Where are you from, Ruby?
Pensacola? Some of the calls sometimes take me over that way, but nobody I know is still there.
How do you know that?
It's online. Everything about you is online. Well, not everything, but definitely a lot. I watch all the videos from when you were a reporter. I'm sure you look at them, of course.
No, not without a drink in my hand.
I watch my work all the time.
Do you want to become a reporter?
No,
Most of you want airtime.
not me. I want to be the one who owns the station that owns the camera. The business is doing well, but I'm ready to grow to the next level. And to do that, I need to stay one step ahead of my competition and take risks. And I also need financial support in order to do that and implement expansion. Would you like another margarita?
Once enough.
Thank you for coming out to talk. The place I'm in is that I want a relationship with somebody I can team up with and share, like, we share the same hours, the same job, and whatnot. I could go down a laundry list, but you get the idea.
I hope you find someone.
Here's the thing about that. I'm quite certain I already have.
Okay. Let me put this politely. I only came out to dinner with you, Ruby, purely as a professional courtesy.
Thank you. Because I don't think it's a secret that I've single-handedly raised the unit price of your ratings book.
Our ratings book price.
I'm a fast learner, Joe. We had a conversation and I specifically mentioned that. Do you remember? Well, do you?
Yes.
I recently learned, for instance, that most Americans watch local news to stay informed. I also learned that an average half hour of Florida's television news packs all of its government coverage, including budget, law enforcement, transportation, education, and immigration, into 22 seconds. Local crime stories, however, not only led the news, but filled the broadcast 14 times, averaging 5 minutes and 7 seconds. And KWLA relies heavily on such stories. With crime rates going down, I guess it makes items like mine particularly valuable, like rare animals. I imagine your needs will only increase during next week's rating sweeps period.
We certainly appreciate what you do.
There's certain good things in being alone. Like you have the time to do things that you want to do, like study and plan. But you can't have dinner like this. You can't be physical with another person. I mean, beyond flirtationship.
Where are you going with this?
I want that. With you. Just like you want to keep your job and your health insurance.
Look, just for starters, I don't need you to keep my fucking job.
You're the news director on the vampire shift at the lowest rated station in Miami. I have to think that you're invested in this transaction.
Where did you get the courage to even suggest something like this?
We're still talking.
There's nothing more to say.
You can leave.
You've done well, okay? We pay you well, very well. We always have. If you like, I can get you an exclusive radar that will be on the top of your segment fees. I could maybe even get you a job at the station, starting as a production assistant, so you can learn the business from the inside. That's where you said your interests lie. See where it goes?
You're not listening, Joe. I happen to know you have never stayed at one station for more than 2 years at a time. And you're coming up on 2 years soon. I can imagine we have a contract for that length of time, and that ratings during next week will directly affect you.
You're threatening if I don't.
I'm negotiating.
You're threatening to stop selling to me.
That's up to you. The true price of an item is what someone is willing to pay. You want something, and I want you.
To fuck you.
As a friend.
Jesus Christ. Friends don't pressure friends to fucking sleep with them.
And that's not true, Joe. Because as I'm sure you know, a friend is a gift that you give to yourself.